Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take and discuss a very important chapter of your syllabus which is triangles, and in previous class we discuss about a very important theorem is the area related to area of similar triangles, and we discuss and prove the theorem related to that topic means area related to area of similar triangles. And we also take and solve some important questions of your NCERT exercise based on that theorems. Mean the theorem is the ratio of area of two similar triangles is equal to the ratio of the square of their corresponding sides. So that's why in that topic we already discussed about the theorem, and also we take and solve some important question of your NCERT exercise based on topic area of similar triangles. Now in today's class we are going to take and discuss the new and very important topic of the chapter triangles, which is Pythagoras theorems. Dear students, in previous classes you are already aware about the Pythagoras property, and you know that very well कि the Pythagoras theorem or property related to only for a right angle triangle, not all types of triangles. And you know that in any Pythagoras, in any right angle triangle, you know that the side opposite to right angle is what? Hypotenuse. So the square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides. This is the Pythagoras theorems. Okay, now in that class we are going to discuss about Pythagoras theorem as well as its proof. Okay, so let's see. Now we take the Pythagoras theorems. Okay, and your theorem is, which is very most important topic of that chapter. Now we are going to discuss about Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. And your theorem is, in a right angle triangle, in a right angled triangle. Okay, this one, in a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse the square of the hypotenuse the square of hypotenuse is equal to the is equal to the is equal to the is equal to the sum of the square sum of the squares of the other two sides of the other two sides. Okay, that's why this is a very important theorems called Pythagoras theorems. It is applicable for only a right angle triangle. So in that theorem we have to show that in any right angle triangle the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So first of all, let's see, we draw a right angle triangle. Let's see. So first of all we draw A B C. This is a right angle at B. Okay, so first of all we write given. In given we write what? A right angle triangle, a right angle triangle ABC, in which angle ABC, that is angle B, is what? 90 degree. Angle B is what? 90 degree. Okay, what I prove? To prove this one we have to show that the square of the hypotenuse. So in that triangle the hypotenuse is what? AC, because of the side opposite to right angle is always is hypotenuse. So to prove AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AB square plus BC square. Okay. Now for proving that theorem we have to do some construction, and the construction is draw BD perpendicular to AD AC. So in construction draw BD is perpendicular to AC. This is the construction. Okay. Now what I do now, we proving that theorem. Let's see. Now we write its proof. Dear friends, now look. First of all, we take triangle ADB and ABC. ADB in triangles ADB and triangle ABC we have. Look, we have in that triangle we have what? Angle ADB is equal to angle ABC. This is each equal to, dear friends, each equal to 90 degree. Okay. In triangle ADB and triangle ABC, it is clear that key angle ADB and angle ABC each equal to what? 90 degree. Okay. And look, angle A is common to both in both the triangles, and angle A is equal to angle A. This is common angle in both the triangle. Thus by AA similarity, okay, this one. Thus by AA similarity, triangle ADB is similar to triangle ABC. Okay. So in this way, by AA similarity, it is clear that triangle ADB is similar to triangle ABC. Okay. Thus what I get? AD upon AB is equal to AB upon AC. AB upon AC. Now we do their cross multiplication. So we get what? AB square is equal to AC into AD. Take equation number first. Okay, dear friends. Thus, in this way, we get a very important relation: AB square is equal to AC into AD. Similarly, look. Dear friends, similarly, in triangle BDC, and triangle ABC, we get what? Look, angle BDC is equal to angle ABC. This is each equal to 90. Each equal to what? Now here let's see, here angle BDC is 1 and equal to angle ABC is equal to 90, and in both the triangle angle C is what? Common. Angle C is what, dear friends? Common. Okay. And angle C is equal to angle C. This is common angle in both the triangle. Thus by A similarity, Thus by dear students AA similarity triangle BDC is similar is similar to triangle ABC. That is what I get, BC upon AC, that is BC upon AC is equal to, okay, BC upon AC is equal to what I get, look. So in that way DC, first of all we take DC, look, DC upon BC is equal to BC upon AC. Now we do their cross multiplication. So after cross multiplication we get what? We get BC square is equal to AC into CD or DC. Take equation number 2. Take equation number 2. So dear students, in this way, first of all we take triangle ADB and triangle ABC. We represent it is similarity, means similar, both are similar to each other. After that we take triangle BDC, and after taking the ABC, ADB and this, so we have to show that the triangle ADB is similar to triangle ABC. Now after that we take triangle BDC and triangle ABC. Again we show that the BDC and ABC is similar to each other and apply the concept of similarity. So in this way we form two equations, which is AB square is equal to AC into AD, and second one is what, BC square is equal to AC into CD. Okay, now what I do, now we adding both the equation, we adding equation 1 and 2. Let's see. Now dear friends, now adding equation 1 and 2 we get, now we adding equation 1 and 2, we get what, let's see, we get as AB square plus BC square, AB square plus BC square. AB square, the value of AB square is what, AC into AD plus BC square, the value of BC is what, AC into DC. Okay, now what I do from there, so from there we take AC as common, so this is AB square plus BC square, here AC is common, so we get AD plus DC. Okay, that is from figure. From figure, let's see, AD plus DC is equal to what, this is what, that is what, AC. So here we put as AC into AC, so we have AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square, that is, or we also write AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, hence proved Pythagoras theorem. Hence proved Pythagoras theorem. So dear student, first of all, in this way you can prove the Pythagoras theorem. So first of all, taking triangle ADB and ABC, then after we take triangle BDC and triangle ABC and apply the concept of similarity, and after forming two triangles, then after we adding them and we get our result as AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Thus in this way we can say that the square of the, in any right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides. So this is one of the most important theorem of your syllabus. So please dear student, do more and more practices of that type of questions. After that you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Now we take and solve some important question based on the Pythagoras theorem. Let's see dear friends. Now we take some important question related to the Pythagoras theorem, and your question is ABC is an ABC is an isosceles right angle isosceles right angled isosceles right angle triangle right angle triangle right at C, at point C. Okay, prove that AB square is equal to 2 times AC square, 2 times AC square. So this is a very important questions related to based on the Pythagoras theorem, and according to question, first of all we draw the figure. So ABC is an isosceles triangle right angle at C, which is angle C is 90 degree. Thus, let's see, first of all we draw a right angle triangle ABC in which right angled at C. So let's see its solution. In the given figure, triangle ABC is a right triangle at B, right angle in which angle C is equal to 90 degree. In which, dear friends, angle C is equal to what? 90 degree. This is a very important concept related to that. Now, since AC, this is isosceles, BC is equal to AC. Now we take BC is equal to AC. Since ABC is an isosceles triangle, that is, we take as AC is equal to BC. We take these two sides are equal to each other. Why these are equal to each other? Because of ABC is an isosceles triangle, and you know that in isosceles triangles any two of its sides are equal to each other. Now, thus, in triangle ACB, apply the Pythagoras theorem. So this is a right angle, and the side opposite to right angle is your hypotenuse. Okay, we apply Pythagoras theorem. Okay, that is hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. So in that figure, hypotenuse is what? BAB. So hypotenuse is AB. So here we write AB square is equal to base is what? BC square plus perpendicular is what? AC square. Okay. So according to the Pythagoras theorem, we get this relation. Now we take equation number 1. Since we have AC is equal to BC, now we put the value of BC as AC in equation first. Okay, thus from equation 1 we get what? Look, so AB square is equal to BC. We put BC as AC, so AC square plus AC square plus AC square, that is 2AC square. So we get AB square is equal to 2 into AC square, 2 into AC square. and screw. And screw. Okay, dear students. Thus, dear students, in this way, you can solve that type of question, because of this is one of the most important questions based on the theorem Pythagoras. Okay, now similarly we take and solve some other important questions based on Pythagoras theorem. Let's see. Now take some other important question, and your question is, in a triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, AD is perpendicular to BC. AD is perpendicular to BC. AD is perpendicular to what? BC. Okay. Prove that first AB square plus AD square, AB square plus CD square is equal to AC square plus BD square, and second one, AB square minus BD square, AB square minus BD square is equal to AC square minus CD square, AC square minus CD square. Now let's see its proof. Okay, this is a very important questions. Now let's see its solution. First of all, we draw a triangle ABC. Okay, first of all we draw a triangle. First of all we draw a triangle ABC. Okay, in which, according to question, dear students, AD is perpendicular to BC. So just we draw AD which is perpendicular to BC, means angle ADB or angle ACD is equal to 90 degree. Now let's say here a triangle ABC in which, here a triangle ABC in which AD is perpendicular to BC. AD is perpendicular to BC. Okay. Now that is angle ADB is equal to angle ADC is equal to 90 degree. Now first of all in triangle ADB, now in triangle ABD we have, look, in triangle ABD right angle at D, so in that triangle, in triangle ABD we apply the Pythagoras theorem. According to that, the square of hypotenuse is AB, so AB square is equal to sum of the square of its base and its altitude perpendicular, यानी BD square plus AD square, BD square plus AD square. Okay, take equation number 1. Okay, now from there AD square is equal to AB square minus BD square. We take equation 1 is this. Okay, similarly in triangle ADC or ACD we have, dear student, in triangle ACD, look, this is a right angle, angle ADC is a right angle, which is and side opposite to that is your hypotenuse. Okay, now again we apply the Pythagoras theorem, so we get AC square is equal to AD square plus CD square plus CD square. Now from there we get AD square is equal to what? AC square minus CD square. Take equation number 2. Take equation number 2. Now what I do? Now using equation 1 and 2. Now using equation 1 and 2 we get, let's see, this is AD square, this is also AD square, so we just eliminate the AD square, means we put the value of AD square is this in that equation when we equating both the equations. So we get what? We get AB square minus BD square is equal to AC square minus CD square minus CD square. Now look, we transferring them, so we transfer minus CD square that side, so we get as AB square plus CD square is equal to, here we write AC square as it is and minus BD square transfer that side, so we get plus BD square. So hence proved first result. This is your first result, hence proved. Hence proved your first result. Similarly from there, dear students, similarly look, similarly from there we transferring AB square right in this way and the my BD transfer that side, so we also write in this way AB square plus BD square transfer that side minus BD square is equal to AC square right as it is and plus CD square transfer that side, this is minus CD square. Hence proved to second part of this question. Proved second part of this question. So this is the method to solve the question based on Pythagoras theorem. Let's see once more time. This is the triangle. It is given that triangle ABC in which AD is perpendicular to base BC, and we have to show that this and this. So first of all, we take triangle ABD in which angle AD is perpendicular, so it is clear that the angle ADB is a right angle. Is a right angle. So you know that the side opposite to right angle is what? Your hypotenuse, na? Your hypotenuse. So in this way, this is your hypotenuse. So we apply the Pythagoras theorem, which is what? AB square is equal to BD square plus AD square. Okay. Now similarly from there we find the value of AD square, which is AB square minus BD square. Now after that we take triangle ADC or ACD, and again we apply the Pythagoras in right angle triangle ADC, right angle AD, and you know that the side opposite to right angle is always your hypotenuse. So again here I apply the same concept. Hypotenuse, here hypotenuse is AC, so AC square is equal to CD square plus AD square. So from there again we find the value of AD square, which is AC square minus CD square. So we take as equation number 2. Now what I do? Now using equation 1 and 2, we just eliminate the value of AD square because of in our proving not any terms related to AD. So we eliminate AD square from the help of these two equations, and after simplify them we get our result. So dear student, please do more and more practices of that type of questions. Okay. Thus dear students, in this way in today's class we take and discuss some important questions related to Pythagoras theorem, and also we discuss about the Pythagoras theorem and we proving them that theorem, which is very important for you and your upcoming examination. So please first of all you revise all do more and more practices of Pythagoras theorem and try to solve the NCERT question based on Pythagoras theorem. Now we take and solve some. Now in next class we take and solve some other important question based on Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Now thanks to all.